Good morning everyone, I am Sanjeevi from philosophy third year. Now my topic is about the philosophy of Khudi, an introduction to Muhammad Iqbal's concept of the self and its creative power. I will give you what's the meaning of Khudi. It's mean selfhoodness. And then I will give you introduction about Muhammad Iqbal. He born in 1877 and died on 1938. He is an Islamic philosopher. He talked about human freedom. He made socio-political reconstruction. And for this philosophy, there are 5 major sins. It's of love, action, courage, self-discipline, and creativity. Define beyond the ego. In this, you are seeing about the self, but without the egoness. Everyone will be having ego, but it should be in a limit. Like you should spread love. The action you are doing should not hurt someone or everything. And for your self-improvement, it's the main thing. This is not the ego or pride. It is the sole effort to stand before the divine as a partner in creation. First, we will see about reflective growth. It refers to the consciousness process through which an individual examines their inner life. You are searching for yourself. For example, we can consider a scholar is doing severe project, but there will be some failure. But he should not be go low. He should be this reflective growth will be helping us to strengthen the inner core rather than the dissolving it. For solving it and getting into a higher place, it will be helping. Creative willpower. It is the self-directed drive of the soul to get the uniqueness and actively reshape reality rather than the merely submitting to it. You should not surrender yourself to the thing like a fate. You should be more creativeness and make yourself in a good place. There is a Iqbal famously expressed the dialogue between the humanity and divine energy. Payam-e-Mukshir. It's about the God, God created the night, but human created the lamp. It is to bring purpose into the world. Because of this creative willpower, only everything in this world are created by this smartboard, table, or everything. The creativeness by the human are the very most basic thing for ourself growing. Social stagnation. When individuals surrender them to the favor of fatalism and blind imitation, without thinking or without someone will be doing the same thing. Again, we are also doing it. That is the blind imitation. We should not do that one. We should have some our creativity and do something. And the fourth one, social changes. Outward manifestation of inner moral and spiritual realization by the individual. For every person there is a divine and spiritual energy. For the inner moral, you will be getting the peace. The debate nature of Khudi. It's the part of the liberation or a form of spiritual atheism. The concept of Mad-e-Mumin, it is it's a Persian and Urdu phrase. It's the meaning is the man of true faith. Here there are 2 philosophers from netizen to the power versus Islamic witness, Iqbal. Islamic is an Islamic philosopher, right? So, he viewed the God as a limitation on the human freedom. He is telling God is a limitation. But in Iqbal, he is saying true human greatness is achieved not by replacing the God, but by becoming God consciousness disciplined on earth. Where we have discipline, we have the spiritual divine means we will be getting into a good connectivity with this world. the political sovereignty, the strengthen individual citizen. Iqbal believes that the nation is only as strong as the individual within it. We the youngsters, we the future. Likewise, we are the main source. Without this human, without the individual creativity, there is no strengthen into. There is no nation itself. That's the main thing. Establish spiritual independence. Like political freedom is meaningless without spiritual and intellectual independence. Break mental slavery. For colonized or oppressed people, this is the first step towards breaking the chain of mental slavery. The Iqbal roadmap to self-development, uncontrolled self, derived by the desires and interests. Obedience, following the moral and natural law. Self-control, mastering desires and impulse. Like impulse means the motivational force that triggers the action. For this uncontrolled self, it's an ego that lacks moral discipline. When you have the ego means you will be getting into a wrong way. There won't be the moral discipline. It will be affecting every person. Then the thing, you won't be getting into the self-controlled, uncontrolled self. And then self-control, mastering the desire and impulse, divine vicegerity, acting as a representative of divine will. Where individual has when the individual has mastered self-discipline and observed divine attributes such as justice, creativity, and mercy, and active, it can be actively replace the physical and social world according to with ethical. With the ethical rule, it will be changing according to that. Like why self-love is essential. The foundation role of it is love in the development of the in Iqbal philosophy. Like this, the love that melts obstacle and fuels self-discovery. When you have the love with whatever you are doing, means it will be making you more interest and creative willpower. It giving you creative willpower and make you some good, make to do good things. Then self-recognition. It's an awareness of personal value and uniqueness. Inner fire. Internal motivation, deriving self-development, enhanced self-love, deep appreciation for one unique worth and potential. Swan, begging, relying on others' creativity. In everything we are like, thing is that maybe it can be a mistake, but we are now, every students are gone into ChatGPT, but they are relying on other creativity. It's only creating everything, not to be the, like some people are doing that, but you are making help of the ChatGPT or everything. And then fear, paralysis of growth due to the anxiety. Blind imitation. The copying without understanding. Without understanding, sir, we'll be copying everything, maybe taking up this PPT or everything. We'll be doing that. Like practical issues, the Indian context has. These barriers are often act as obstacles to the development of the like rigid of social hierarchies, limit individual and self-expression, and then caste-based expectation, like creates pressure to the person, and then culture of fitting in, discourage unique individual expression, collective community value over individual self and expression. When the college students without the like psychological and professional effect of weakness self-concept. lack of self-concept. A student without a sense of self is like rudderless ship, like no control, no direction, no guidelines. Susceptibility to influence, like they are easily swayed by the peer pressure, like influenced by someone, stressed by social groups, or like absence of purpose, the lack of clear sense of purpose. We don't have what's the purpose of our life. They are lack in what we are doing in it. Career dissatisfaction. They often find themselves in career they hate because they never took time to discover their own self. In this thing will be long. Many of them not like in their family they will be like putting pressure, do doctor, do engineering or something. There is no like satisfaction in their career itself. Or else they will be doing one degree and going into like which is not, they don't like the job itself. There are more dissatisfaction in their life. The crisis of identity in higher education. The Indian education system often prioritizes rote learning and certificate over the development of individuals. Rote learning, education system prioritizes memorizing over understanding. Like many of them were doing, as we compare CBSE and state board syllabus. In state board syllabus, there will be the direct question from book only. It will be there, the direct question. In CBSE, there is like beyond that. Inside the concept or relatable text only they will be asking as the question itself. So many of them are doing with the memorization, not with understanding. Certificate course emphasize on obtaining degrees rather than acquiring knowledge. Many of them are doing degree for their proud, not for their getting knowledge. Many like, there is lack of knowledge in them. Lack of critical thinking. Students struggle to analysis and evaluate information. We the philosophy students have the critical thinking, but many of them students are not using the critical thinking. They are like going with the same way. There is no diversification. Low self assurance. Individuals lack confidence in their abilities. Stifle innovation. Absence of critical thinking and self-assurance hinders creativity. Identity crisis. Students struggles to define their purpose and identity. The stagnant self, the rat race and mental health. When self is weak, a single failure in a competitive exam is seen as a total failure of the self. Anxiety. When you like failed in one thing, everyone in nowadays they are going with this anxiety, deeper worries and unrest, and then they are going into the depression, and then worthless. They itself they think they are worthless and valueless. Social media and the borrowed self. Digital validation. Students seek validation through the social media. Like everyone like once we put the post, we are like seeing how many likes we get. We are going into million or trillion something. Influence imitation. Students imitate influence by losing the individuality. Maybe you can see the contents in Instagram or something. They will be doing what there are content creators. They itself only create that one and doing. But many of them, most of them are like doing whatever they done, they will be copying it. Likewise it going. Inner reality loss. Students disconnect from their inner self. Stagnant. Self remains underdeveloped due to digital imitation. Khudi as a tool for social change. Individual transformation. Social reform begins with individual. Community awakening. A community of awakened students can challenge corruption, social injustice and systematic apathy. Like now we know that protests happen in Jantar Mandar, like there are community awakening. The students went for protest and with the pressure they won the protest. Likewise it should be like challenge the injustice and systematic. Self-development activism. Self-development is the ultimate form of activism. Practical step for students: self-awakening, self-reflection. Spend time away from screens to understand your own values and uniqueness. Go find yourself, travel or read some book. Then you will be like know what you are doing. Intellectual courage. Question established norm and seek original knowledge beyond the syllabus. Not only you should be stagnated with your syllabus. You should be have diversity in everything and know every knowledge. Discipline. Master your time, habits and focus. Without discipline, we can't undergo with ourselves. We can't attain ourselves itself. Conclusion. The eternal call of self. Beyond the stars, there are still other worlds, reclaiming the journey of the self.